the coffee situation has been rectified. I probably need to explain last night. So, hello. Just to give you a bit of an update of the last couple of days. So, just to try and explain some of what's going on. So, I crossed over from Norway into Denmark, and I always intended that when I got to Denmark I would take a day and, you know, just take a day, because one of the people I wanted to meet was Dorte. So Dorte is a very long-term friend of mine. I worked with her in HMV on Henry Street in Dublin for a couple of years, and Dorte moved back to Denmark. And anyway, long story short, I'm not going to go into it. She's a cancer survivor, as far as I know. It's like lung cancer, and she's had most of one of her lungs removed. So while I was up here, part of the process was always to meet up with her. So originally I had planned on meeting her first and then doing the trip, but I decided, you know what, I'll do it on the way down. So I did that. So Dom, herself and Dom, is the people know. So Dom's Irish, and Dom had messaged me when I think when we broke down, when Stephen broke down originally, and I had the first issue. Dom was like, "Hey, look, do you need help? Let me know what the story is." And so as I was working my way up, Dom was messaging me, and he said to me, "I want to try and arrange something for when you get to Denmark." Now I wasn't sure what he was arranging. I just thought it was like, you know, a place to stay. So this is Dom's place. And yeah, so what Dom did was he reached out to friends who reached out to clubs, and I had two motorcycle clubs, I think, turn up to greet me along with some other riders. And yeah, that was just, I've been on my own for just, you know, a while. I was having the niggle with the bike, so I decided to, obviously, instead of being stranded in Bremen, I decided to, obviously, you know, push down, because today's Wednesday, and I would have possibly only maybe had them looking at the bike today or tomorrow, and I need to be in Germany on Friday because I need to be in Holland on Saturday. So I kind of pushed on with the bike and went down the whole coast of Norway. I figured that if I got to Denmark, I could reach out to the local dealers here and see, can they just take a peek at the bike for me. So that's what I managed to do. So when I got off the ferry, I genuinely thought it was just going to be, you know, a bike or two. I think there was about 20 in the regions of that. I can't quite remember. I said hello to them all. It's a really odd feeling to know that they turned up to support what I was doing. Then the local brewery had organised food, and that's where we were to go. So Dom volunteers in this brewery, and yeah, that was cool. They opened up the brewery just for me and for that occasion. So it was just really, really nice, and I got a picture of them all with the flag, and they were all talking to me, and of course, like, stickers, and I got, you know, stickers, and the other bike club's going to drop a sticker over to me. So what happened then was, on the Monday, the dealer here in Norway is closed, and the dealer is called Caps Harley Davidson, and I did email them in a panic on I think Sunday night. Just said, hey, you know, I got a little issues, any chance of having a look at it? And they're off on Monday, and I literally emailed them on the 19th, on the Sunday, I think, and the owner, managing director, wrote back to me on Monday morning. Now that's a bank holiday here, and he went through a list of what he could do, and, you know, that's Lars. Thank you very much, Lars. He CC'd in their other, I think their other shop over in Copenhagen. So on Tuesday morning, I got up and we drove down to Caps. I've been told there's one tunnel in Denmark
I've been told it's not too bad. I think this is it. I'm not sure. As far as I know, this is your one and only Danish tunnel. It's not too bad at all. I'm an expert on tunnels now, in case you didn't know.
And as I was about 20 minutes away, I got a phone call, I think from a service technician or a service manager called, I think, Ralph. And so when I got there, I did even better. I went in and spoke to Ralph. They brought me in. And yeah, literally, they've fast-tracked ordering the parts for me. And yeah, you know, they just says, we'll get you back on the road. You know, the email was like, our workshop's fully booked up. It's going to take, you know, the work is going to take a couple of days to do. So I had originally said, right, well, the ferry home is Saturday. So I could move, my plan was to move that forward. And they decided then, they took the bike in just to narrow down the issue, and they found the issue, and they literally just went, we fast-tracked overnight, express the parts. He had some of the parts there, and got them all together. Today is Wednesday, and I'm just waiting on an email just to let me know that they have them. But they were going to let me drive the bike back, but said, if we can keep the bike, they can start taking it apart, because what they don't want to do is on Thursday, so I was going to go back on Thursday, is that when they start doing it on Thursday, they realise something else, because then we're out of time and I won't make my timeline. And so I left the bike with them, and that's why I had to try to figure out the Norwegian Norwegian transport system. And I finally got a trip in a Tesla, which was, you know, I was like a giddy child sitting in a Tesla. I don't think the taxi driver was, he was amused. He wasn't amused and was amused at why I found it so fascinating to be in a Tesla. But anyway. Tesla.
Yeah, will you put it in
Backseat?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for someone to walk past. Come on. I'm in a Tesla. Oh. And does this work? Oh, look. Like I seen this on Instagram, you know? Look at that. And you probably still can crash it. What's that mean?
It's your
it's a camera.
window. It's a camera for your right side, and when you switch to its left side.
How can you not like this car?
It's like comfort. Technology is the best, but comfort.
Look at that. I got in the Tesla, and then I got onto the train, and I didn't know how to use the kiosk, so I thought I'd go in and ask. And it was really funny, because I went in and asked, and there was 5 of them sitting there. And then, you know, the woman just told me to take a ticket. And when I took a ticket, I ended up going to the guy beside her, and he just went like, he just looked at her and just like really. So that was kind of funny. I found the train, I got on the train, almost missed the train. I didn't realize it was at the platform, and got on the train, and I went to find my seat, and someone was sitting in it, and then I was absolutely boiling hot. So apparently people don't give a shit if they sit in your seat that you paid for. For fuck's sake. Standing on the train, and I had about 2 hours to go on the train, and then the conductor came along and demanded that I sit in the chair and kick the woman out. Then I was fine. Then the conductor helped me get on the next train, because I got off at the wrong platform, and then I had to get back on the train, get off the next platform, get the train behind me, and then we got home. So then yesterday, I obviously went back over to Dora's house. We had food, met her kids, hadn't met them before. I haven't seen Dorta since about 2001, so about 21, 22 years ago, I think, is the last time I seen her. So I had a good catch up, and then we went on a walk around her. I still don't know how to say it. So It's a pretty cool place. It feels very rural, except it's got all the facilities of a city. Really odd. A really odd layout, and you can walk around pretty much everywhere. So like, you know, there's a plot of land dedicated to the kids, and it can never be turned into anything else. It's just for the kids, you know. And they're getting a new pool. The sports centre is amazing. They're like a 24-hour library, loads of parks, loads of cycleways. They just do things very differently, you know. It's pretty cool. And then Dom is the district energy manager, or he manages the power for he manages the hot water for the whole town, for the 1,200 plus houses and businesses. And so I like solar power. I use solar power at home, so it was fascinating to go around and see, you know, the power plant, and you know, put up the drone, and you know, see these massive big power fields, because I think you probably see from a couple of episodes when I was driving up through Germany and Holland, these massive solar farms, and I thought, geez, they're mad. They're so big. We don't have things like that in Ireland. Well, not that I know of in any way. So yeah, so Dom showed me around all the power plants, and so I started calling Dom Mr. Burns. So today I got to be Mr. Smithers, and yeah, just like, you know, the massive towers that hold the hot water. So the town uses the hot water for hot water, and they also use the hot water for heating. So it's really cost effective in how it's done. Really interesting. I know this is meant to be a moto blog, but you know, the nerd in me, came out. Norway is very breezy. We then went up to this pub that has been eroded slowly by the coastline. There used to be a house further out, and that's fallen away. And then there's a man up there who plays I think it's the bugle every night as the sun is setting. So apparently he's doing it tonight at about 10:10. And Dom said if you can get a car, we'll go up. That's going to be pretty cool as well. There'll be one entire video of just being an absolute fucking tourist. So many mountains and hills. It's just two Irish men in a van doing van things.
Went off to World War.
And I think
We'll have the sun down tonight. What time? Maybe.
At the moment it's 10 minutes to 10, then it's gone.
Yeah.
It's
about
about 14, 13 minutes before 10. No, it depends on the clouds.
Doesn't matter. We get to hear the music.
No, I'm not playing if it's cloudy. No. It's only when it's, you know, if you can see it.
I will never be here again. I'm coming. I've travelled 10,000 kilometres, and I want to hear some music while the sun sets, whether it's cloudy or not.
Is the bar open? Is the bar open?
Nope.
So we've just gone for a romantic walk on the beach, me and Dom. Well, drove halfway down. So these are World War II bunkers. So the cliffs eroded and they've kind of fallen down, but pretty cool. And there's loads of them up and down the beach. So I think it used to be all the way up there, and now it's not. Anyway, we're going to look at a sunset, and hopefully a guy playing a bugle. Just don't die. Instagram reality.
So yeah, so today was RST Day. It's literally, I've been on the road now almost 20 days, and this is like the first tourist thing that I've done. Apart from that, like I said, I'm not a tourist guide. So if you want to know more about RAR. That's a V-R-A. You can look it up. It's a pretty cool little town. Like I said, it feels like a village, more like a really rural village. The wind up here is terrible. It's just a constant breeze. Most of the trees are all like bent as they grow. Very, very breezy on the way down to the dealer on the bike, and that was just with the top box. So, you know, I did experience this kind of breeze in Holland, but there's no escaping it really in Norway. It's just a really flat country. So anyhow, so at this moment in time, I'm waiting to find out about the bike. All going well, I will have the bike back tomorrow. And then Friday's that's it. You know, it's I have 12 hours to get to the 12-hour straight drive to get to the ferry. I plan on trying to stay in a campsite in Germany, which is the one that Stephen stayed in when he was limping his bike home, and then get the ferry home. The BikeFest reached out to me and they answered me. Sorry, the BikeFest answered me, and it looks like Shane is the managing director, festival director of the BikeFest, and he said basically we will do what you can do to support this. So my goal, I think, would be if on the main stage I could get up for 5 minutes and explain what I did, and then get a selfie with all the people behind me with the flag. So I did add in the last dealer there, Caps. I was asked to add Chris's name, who is the founder of Caps, who passed away. So his name is on the flag, and I've added a couple more from a couple of the dealers. So the dealer support up here has been really good. You know, the Caps where the bike currently is, they're going to do everything within their power to make sure that everything is good, and it's just really heartwarming to see, you know, the Harley Davidson getting behind me and making sure I'm okay. And also the head office. I've emailed the head office, and they even got back to me. I emailed the head office, and what is it, 8:47. Within an hour, I had an email back from the head office. It was a little bit of an automated response, but it did have extra bits in it, and I just wrote back, said, "Here, man, like that's great, but I kind of know that. What else can you do?" And Andrew is a customer support agent in Harley Davidson customer support, and he's literally, "Where are you going? I'll contact them." So when I got the Caps, they had not only my contact, but they also had head office's contact. And you know, he wrote back and said, "I've got the relevant, you know, he's working with the relevant people in the motor company, and they're all rooting for me on this one." So that's just really nice, you know. That's just really nice backup, and I'm delighted that they're doing that for me. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get the bike back. So there's not much else to report. That's kind of really it. So yeah. So just an update there. It's Thursday morning, and I just emailed Caps, Harley Davidson, and they just wrote back to me to say that the express parts came in yesterday and that the bike is almost back together and I can go down and collect it, start making a move. I'm about 3-4ish hours away from the dealer, so it's absolutely fucking deadly news. I'm so happy. It puts me all back on track, all going well. Come back and then just pack up the bike tomorrow, say my goodbyes to everybody, and head straight to Germany. And I have the camp, and then that's Friday. Saturday, then Holland for the ferry, and get home. And then then make final preps to push to the BikeFest. So the BikeFest, I tried to contact them there yesterday. They're just really busy because it's not too far away. So I'm not too sure what they have in mind for it. We'll just have to talk to them and see. But regardless of whether I do anything official with the BikeFest or not, I will be at the BikeFest with the flag. And a lot of people have messaged me, said they want to take a picture of themselves with the flag, and so hopefully we get to do that, and that'd be absolutely great. So yeah, now it's time to go and figure out because I've made an absolute mess of the room. I've been so good at taking stuff off the bike and putting it back where it is, but when I had to take everything off the bike and just put it in a room, sorry Dom, I've made an absolute mess of one of your bedrooms, but I'm gonna have to clean her up, and definitely we're gonna go buy a t-shirt. This is the Swedish one. I've been wearing since then because I've no more clothes. I broke out my Denmark emergency clothes and I've been wearing them. So yeah, and I've been having showers. So because Dom is in charge of all the hot water in the entire district here, I didn't really feel bad about having a shower because yeah, he's supplying the hot water and he's got too much at the moment because it's really, really hot outside. So thanks Dom, I'm just using all your hot water. But yeah, so I've just made a mess of the room, but yeah, it's so good, right? Yeah, let's start trying to get ready. It's a 3-hour train journey, and I'm not bringing as much as I did. I left my helmet and my jacket in the dealer, but I just need to bring my trousers and wear my boots. But I'm gonna bring my shorts this time, and maybe just bring one of the Lomo side pannier bags with a carrier strap, and just bring that with me. That should hopefully fit everything in it that I need. But yeah, Daddy, let's go. Just waiting on the train now. I think I'm on the right side of the tracks. A taxi to Harley Davidson. This lovely man's from Somalia. What's your name?
My name is Gulet. Hi everybody.
Gulet. So lovely man, living here 30 years?
Yes.
30 years, so, and family is all over the world, so yeah, an absolute gent, and hi to everyone in Ireland.
Hi to everyone.
Cool.
Hi.
He's saying he moved here years ago, about 30 years ago, and his family are all like London and America. Really cool story. It's great to see things like that. Anyway, let's go see what the story is in the bike. I'm back.
Bike's ready.
Oh, there.
Which one you like the most?
Oh, it's gonna be black.
Something black.
Yeah, you know, can't be having colour. Oh, camo. Okay, that's interesting. We'll get a camo one. I think I lost a bit of weight during the trip, so we'll go with a medium. Cheers, man. Thank you very much. That was a little bit of an ordeal in terms of I have a warranty, but they're all on different internal systems. So they said I didn't. It's nothing to do. It's not their fault. It's like an internal Harley Davidson system. And they were super nice. Like to call the dealer, email the dealer on their day off and to get an answer, and to fast track parts and get them installed. And you know, I genuinely could not have asked for much. Just the confusion over warranty. I ended up reaching out to Derek in Dublin Harley Davidson, straight on the case, got the whole thing sorted. So yeah, Derek, thank you very much for that. I'm back on the way. I have 2 hours to drive back to North to get everything on the bike. I'm not sure I'll make this bike meet now. It starts at 6 o'clock and it's 4:30. We'll just see, and it's starting to rain as well. I did bring my rain gear with me, but we'll push on. Up, but it's fucking absolutely lashing down, and I'm mad late. I took forever to get out of the town. I got stuck in massive amount of traffic, so I'm not sure I'm going to make this bike meet, and I have so much to do. I have to clean the chain before I leave to push down into Germany, so I'm not really too sure I'm actually going to make it, which is a bit of a shame, but there's fucking really nothing I can do about it.
I'll just keep going. I might drive past it. I have no idea where I'm going. Anyway. Almost 20 degrees. It's kind of sunny and it's lashing rain. I feel like I'm in Ireland. Yeah, so what I find is the roads don't really drain the water. There's just a lot of standing water and there's a lot of this white shit, which I'm assuming is coming from the the fields, but there's just so much standing water on the road. I don't know, it's just really weird. It's like the roads, it's like there's nowhere for the water to go and it just sits on the road when the rain really heavy. It's a bit odd.